I was a soldier for 10 years. This is the hardest mission I ever did. We were told to prepare for a survival training exercise. It would be 72 hours, 3 days, no sleep. I thought I was strong. I could handle it. The others, they thought the same. All of us, we thought we'd be fine. We were wrong. By day 2, hallucinations started. We saw people that weren't there. Some started crying. I don't remember much after that. My memories are fragmented, but I remember enough to know we weren't okay. At one point, I couldn't take it anymore. I needed to get out. So I ran. I ran off the compound into the forest. I didn't know where I was going. I just kept running. Then I stopped. I don't remember how long I stood there for, but eventually I heard my name. They found me, and they brought me back. I don't remember much after that. They say I tried to run off again. When they brought me back the third time, I looked at them and I said, "Why? Why aren't we sleeping?" And they said, "You're not supposed to ask why. You just do." And then one of them said, "You forgot your name." And I looked around and I realized I really didn't know where I was or who I was. I felt a deep sadness come over me. They made us sit in a circle and they asked us to introduce ourselves, but we all sat there in silence. None of us could speak. None of us could remember our names. That's when I knew we had lost. Some of the others, they snapped. One guy started screaming at the top of his lungs. He said he wanted to go home. He wanted his mommy. And then he started crying. Another guy, he just stared off into space. He didn't respond when they called his name. He didn't respond when they asked him questions. He just sat there staring. At first I thought he was strong. Maybe he was special. Maybe he was one of those guys that could go without sleep for a long time. But then I realized he wasn't strong at all. He was broken. He had nothing left. We were out in the elements. It was freezing cold, but it didn't matter because we couldn't feel anything anymore. Our bodies had shut down. We didn't have the strength to make a fire. We didn't have the energy to find food or water. We just wanted to sleep. But sleep, they said, is for the weak. And we're stronger than sleep. We were stronger than the cold. Or at least that's what we kept telling ourselves. It was only a few hours later when they finally said we could sleep. Oh my God, it was like a dream. We all slept for 12 hours straight. When I woke up, I felt like a new person. I was tired, but I was okay. It was like a weight had been lifted off of me. This was 10 years ago, but I still remember this mission. I remember how it felt to be without sleep. I remember how it felt to be so cold. I remember how it felt to be so tired. Even now, I can feel it if I close my eyes. Now this mission was a test of our mental toughness. What they didn't tell us was that we wouldn't be alone. That was the worst part. In war or peace, sleep is a weapon. Without it, even soldiers crumble. If you ever have to go through something like this, don't be proud if you fall. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. If you want to stay strong, sleep when you can. It's not weakness, it's survival.